Standing Orders 26. I call on Lara Albert.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the Sustainable Energy Bill be now passed by the House. This is the second draft of my speech. I had a brilliant one last week, but unfortunately Minister Julianne Genter delivered it on the 9th to RNZ News. I rise today to stand firmly in favour of the Sustainable Energy Bill. This bill is a progressive piece of legislation that addresses, indeed requires action upon an issue of great importance to New Zealand, which is preserving the environment in which we live. The bill does this through strong and defined targets. For example, targets on electric vehicles. Long-term targets propose an increase in the number of electric vehicles in the New Zealand fleet, aiming for them to make up 2.125% by 2025. This is doubling the goal under current policy settings. Furthermore, interim targets look at putting 15,000 new electric vehicles on the roads every single financial year. Considering in December of 2017 we had 30,000 approximately electric vehicles on our roads, putting 15,000 on our roads every year is a strong target. It's serious. These targets are hard, they're concrete, and they're going to be measurable. We are going to know how many electric vehicles are put on the roads in the next financial year. The government will be held to account, and this is what we need in a bill that focuses on something as critical as the environment. Furthermore, if done right, increases in the number of electric cars will be an effective win-win policy for all. I mean, look at California. The introduced subsidies cause a great increase in demand. The more electric vehicles sold, the more that are manufactured, the quicker the price will go down, benefiting all. Demand increases investment. Competition and economies of scale drive down prices. Also, an electric car costs 1/10 of a conventional car to run and requires nowhere near as much maintenance. More to the point, does not emit any CO2. The targets on electric vehicles, alongside other targets on this bill, encourage the focus of the public and private sectors on the sustainable use of energy and are necessary to navigating climate change. These targets are ambitious enough, and with an adept strategy, these goals are achievable. This bill isn't perfect, but it's more than a statement. It is action. We do not have to wait for disaster to strike until we act. We have sufficient information to act now, and acting now means mitigating losses and fostering growth through the reorganisation of our economy. This is our chance as a collective youth parliament to require action on the most important challenge facing humankind today, to be ahead of the game on climate change. The technology is here. All we need is the political will. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker.
The question is that the Sustainable Energy Bill be passed by the House. I call on Nerida Batepa.
Tēnā koutou. As New Zealand